We just learned about this man named D.B. Cooper who hijacked a plane in this area and jumped out of the plane with a parachute and landed somewhere around here, they estimate. Maybe you remember something about that night.
What, did you find something in the woods? What are you asking me for?
Did you notice how Al reacted whenever we asked him? He asked me if we found anything in the woods.
It's just so strange, like we've known Al for so long.
Could Al be D.B. Cooper? Hoist, hoist, hoist it up. Careful, this is precious cargo here. There you go. All right, set it down over here. What is up, adventurers? Okay, so we're up here in our zombie-proof tree fort, and we have some precious cargo.
I was doing this while I was standing on 2 feet like that. I could have just
Fall right through, but you don't because. So what's in here? What do we got? Oh, we got our little adventure buddies here. Hey. So we have our guineas here.
We should call them something adventurous.
Yeah. Oh, Addie. You know, somebody commented and they're like, you should name them Addie, like for adventure for short. Addie. That's pretty cool. I like that.
What's Addie?
Yeah.
What is
Hey, Addie. Addie. It's adventure for short. Yeah. Are you ready for an adventure, huh? Are you ready for an adventure? Okay, so I have a top secret file here with some evidence for the D.B. Cooper case.
Wait,
okay, I did some research.
Daddy.
What? What is
This
it?
guinea pig is too old. It's gonna die soon. We better cook it.
We don't cook our pets, our friends. So some of you may remember in our last episode, we found this bottle inside of a cannon. It has a gold coin. Hear that?
The guinea pig's gonna be mesmerized.
Gold coin. Are you mesmerized? The guinea pig's mesmerized. And it had a half of a $20 bill, and then it mentions D.B. Cooper. D.B. Cooper was the only successful plane hijacking where the hijacker got away in U.S. history. Did you know that? The only successful one in history. Really crazy. That's because he jumped out of the plane in a parachute. Pretty crazy. So, but before we go over all of these top secret files right here, see this? I've got a bunch of paperwork in there. See that? D.B. Cooper right there. All right, let's put them back in the bucket. All right, we're gonna lower the guineas back down here. And then we're gonna show you an epic fort that we made for them. All right, right about there. All right, guineas, we'll be back. Look, the hay's moving. Okay, so I have a survival challenge for Axel and Darian right now before we get started on this D.B. Cooper case. And it is to see if they can start a fire with only these items. So you're out, right? You're adventuring, huh? You're trying to find D.B. Cooper's treasure, his money. And all you end up having to make a fire in your pack is some steel wool and a 9-volt battery, each of you. See that? There you go. Agent Rex, there's yours.
I don't have energizer.
Now, is that cool? Check. Okay, be careful. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. Now here's the thing though. You only have a few chances to get this thing started. You guessed it right there. All right. So who can get the fire started first? Now wait. You got to be ready because you got to get ready. Once it gets going, you got to put the leaves in there. I mean, you got to put this in there, put the leaves in there, put it on top and get it going good, okay? Your challenge for both of you to get a fire started. Ready? Let's see it. Go. Go, go, go. Up. There you go. Oh, man. Look at that. Is that crazy or what? All right.
Mine's not going.
Better put some leaves in there.
Mine's not going.
Starting to go. It creates an arc. That's called an arc. It's little thin pieces of metal. Oh, I think it's going. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh. Try it again. Better get those leaves in there. There you go. Get a flame going. Oh, that's hot. You got it. Keep it going. Don't let it stop. Get that flame under there. Get the leaves on there. Get the leaves on top. Put the leaves on top. There you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. You got it. You got it. Okay. Go, go, go. All right, now put some sticks in there. Put some sticks in. It's tricky. I tried to do it earlier and I couldn't do it. All right. You got lucky there earlier. See that? So this is 9 volts. It doesn't work with other voltage, but it creates an arc and it lights. See that? See how it travels? Pretty cool. Wow. So pretty.
Daddy, look.
Look at that. It's crawling all around.
I have won the challenge. I made a fire.
Wow.
Look, Daddy.
What?
I made a fire.
Yeah. Yep. Fire has been made. If only we had marshmallows to cook on it. Okay, agents. So we just got through watching a documentary, Nat Geo documentary on YouTube about the DB Cooper case. All right. So questions. You were about to ask a question.
So DB Cooper, what if he only like stole it to hide it?
What if he just did it for show?
Yeah, well, if, like he only stole it to hide it and like make clues to it.
Right. Okay. So
Doesn't
for any of
make
you who
sense,
don't
but
know, DB Cooper, we found this $20 bill with DB Cooper on it. Let's see what it said again. Oh, let's drop the gold coin. This is the gold coin we found in there. This is the $20 bill, just like the $20 bills that DB Cooper demanded. Now, what was something unique about those $20 bills? What did they say? Pre-recorded serial numbers, right? So that's what was so interesting. This cutout right here, you see how this is cut out?
Yeah.
That is where the serial number would be. So the FBI knows a serial number. Each bill has a serial number. It's a number. And the FBI knows which serial numbers of the $20 bills that they gave DB Cooper. So for any of you who don't know, DB Cooper, so let's see here, it says, halfway there, I didn't make it easy. You know what to do, D. Cooper. Now, DB Cooper is actually a mistake, but it stuck. His real name, well, the name that he gave when he on the plane ticket was Dan Cooper. But a report said DB Cooper. It was fake news, and people rolled with it.
But he could have been lying.
Yeah, he was probably lying. His real name probably isn't Dan Cooper. Okay, so we have our Adventures Whitebolt here. I'm going to erase this, and we are going to write up here DB Cooper. Okay, so here's what happened with DB Cooper. On the day before Thanksgiving, 1971, DB Cooper was here in Portland. Here's the Columbia River, right here, right? Here's Portland, Oregon, right? Here's the city.
Right, 1971.
Shoot. There's a building right there. That's a really junky building.
Right, 1971.
1971, okay? Day before Thanksgiving. Now, DB Cooper got on a plane. Here's DB Cooper here. Shoot, smirk, arms, legs, little eyes right there. He had sunglasses on, like that, sunglasses. Here is Seattle, Washington. Seattle has the Space Needle, right? Seattle has the Space Needle. We'll draw the Space Needle. I don't know what the Space Needle looks like exactly, but there's the Space Needle, okay? It looks like a person with one hair sticking out, but whatever. And so, oh my gosh, Axel made the Space Needle a person, the sad person. Okay.
It's DB Cooper.
We need to draw the plane, okay? So DB Cooper boarded an airplane headed for Seattle, and as soon as it started to take off, DB Cooper passed a note to the flight attendant saying, what did he tell her?
That there was a bomb and...
In his what, briefcase?
Yeah, and if she didn't come sit by him,
He would detonate the bomb?
Yeah.
And so the flight attendant, she came and sat down next to DB Cooper. Now this really happened. Imagine what you would feel like if you were a flight attendant and somebody told you that. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah. And then DB Cooper told her that he wants $200,000 cash and 4 parachutes.
And
4 parachutes.
And he said he...
Just in case, I guess.
And she said he was rather nice later.
Yeah, she said like he seemed rather nice later. And so...
And calm.
Yeah, so when they landed in Seattle, the airline got him $200,000. The FBI had the serial numbers recorded of all the bills. And so that they could track it if he tried to spend it later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so DB Cooper, or Dan Cooper, got the money. All the people on the plane didn't even know when they got off the plane, right? And then when they got up in the sky, a lot happened, but basically he told them to fly at a low altitude and only go slow, right? I think they were going about 200 miles an hour. And then this is what happened. So here's the plane, right? Here's the plane.
Let me draw it.
You want to draw? Okay. All right, we're gonna let Darian draw the plane. Here, you can draw DB Cooper jumping out of the plane. Let's let Darian draw the plane. All right, okay. All right, so draw the plane. All right, there's the plane. There we go. All right, there it is. Okay. That is the plane. Now, there we go.
Wait.
All right. Okay.
It's not the best plane.
Is that the stairs?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a plane. These are the stairs in the back of the plane. He told them to lower the stairs on the back of the plane while they were at 10,000 feet. It was at night. It was raining. And then, Axel, you draw what happens next. So what happens next is... What is that? Let's see.
And then show him holding the cash.
What is that? That is...
This is him turning sideways.
It's him turning
That's
sideways.
his backpack.
That's his backpack. Okay, so what happens next is DB Cooper jumps out of the plane, or Dan Cooper jumps out of the plane. He's got the backpack full of money.
I forgot to draw something.
He's got two of the parachutes. I draw the parachute. So after he jumps out of the plane into the night, he disappears and is never seen again, dead or alive. That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is so crazy. So, two things about this case. It was the first hijacking of a plane in U.S. history for ransom, meaning for money. And it was the only successful hijacking where the person who did it didn't get away, ever. Is that crazy?
Did get away.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sorry, did get away, right. So, I have this top secret folder here, and we're gonna put this up. Now, this is what the people, we don't know what DB Cooper looked like because we don't have any video footage of him, but this is what they drew, okay? This is what they say he looked like. The flight attendant who sat next to him and the people who saw him on the plane, they drew up a sketch, and the FBI drew this up, and that's what they think he looked like, okay? Look familiar?
Let's put that up there somehow.
Okay, we're gonna pin that up there. Now, we have more evidence here. This is really important here. Now, what do you think about DB Cooper? Is that crazy that he did that? Is that an amazing feat? Potentially, if he lived?
Wait, did we
You think it's pretty amazing? Yeah. What do you think? I think so too. I think it's pretty amazing. So many people think basically he's like kind of like a hero, right? Like a villain hero, essentially. What do you think about what he did though? What if that was a real bomb? Do you think he put a lot of people's lives in danger?
Yes.
You think he stressed a lot of people out?
Yes.
And he stole money, right? That wasn't his money. Yeah. So was that a kind thing to do?
No.
Definitely not. In fact, it was a very terrible thing to do. Is that something that we want to look up to as our hero?
No.
These three people right here, and then another flight attendant. This right here, that's Tina Mucklow. She was the last person with him. The last person. She spent the most time with him. This is the pilot and the co-pilot, Scott and Raksak. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Raksak. And the flight engineer, H.E. Anderson. These people are the real heroes because they potentially saved the lives of the many people that were on that plane, plus all the lives of the people if the plane would have crashed. Because those people thought really quickly and stayed calm and monitored the situation well, they are the real heroes. And you know what, too? There was a point on the plane in Seattle where everyone got off and everyone was safe, right? Except her, Tina Mucklow. These captains, the pilot and the co-pilot, they could have gotten off. They could have gotten off the plane, but they decided that they didn't want to leave Tina Mucklow alone and behind because with a dangerous man like that. So that was an act of pure love and consideration for her life and her safety. And they did that for her. Isn't that awesome? So these people are the real heroes in this story. Let's not forget that. This is not the hero here. Not the hero. These are.
He's the evil hero.
But what he did is still pretty incredible. Incredibly terrible.
Incredibly evil.
And we're going to try to solve this mystery. So I have some more stuff here, okay? So we are going to have to figure out where it is that we think DB Cooper landed. Now, the FBI estimates. See here? This is Seattle. This is the area right here where he left. So he started in Portland here, flew up to Seattle over here, got the money, right? He got the money, and then he flew back down through this area, through Portland. Now, I have a blown up version of this right here. Now check this out. See that? This is where the flight path was, straight through here, okay? Now look where this is. That is Ariel, Washington, right there. And they suspect that he landed here, somewhere in this area right there. And I'm not gonna tell you, because we can't give away where we live, but we live right by the drop zone. We live right by the drop zone. So agents, what I'm saying is that Dan Cooper could very well, guinea pigs, listen up, listen up. Dan Cooper could very well have landed.
There's something big to say, Daddy.
What do they have to say? What do they have to say?
They're just saying
That's
something
what I thought.
big.
He could have landed right in that field, right over there. Like seriously, could very well have landed his parachute right over there. That's how close we are to the drop zone. It is so crazy. The FBI had lots of people, National Guard, troops, like I think it was like 1,000 troops were out here combing all the fields looking for a parachute. Not a single thing was found. Nothing.
Not even
Nothing.
like a scrap of plastic?
Not a scrap of parachute plastic. Nothing. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Maybe he
Nothing was
got blown
found.
way further away.
I don't know. So many things. They estimate he could have landed in the river here.
Want to know what could have happened?
What?
But while he was going,
Uh-huh.
like down, he could have accidentally activated the bomb and went poof, completely.
Ugh. I didn't think of that. The bomb could have just destroyed everything.
Completely.
But you know, the problem was that they would have found stuff all over the place if that happened. And the people that night would have noticed hearing a bomb go off. But that's crazy. They didn't even find any of the bomb. Nothing. He had 2 parachutes, a ton of money, and a bomb in a briefcase. And they didn't find anything. Dude,
Wait, Daddy,
this is
guess
so
what?
crazy.
Daddy.
What?
Why he may have got blown like way away. Daddy.
Oh, that's
Daddy.
me.
Daddy.
What?
What if he got struck by lightning?
What if he got struck by lightning? And the lightning just incinerated everything. Like it all got charred up, fried up. There would have been something left. Anyways, this is a big mystery. So, you know what I was thinking?
What?
You know what I was thinking we should do?
What?
That happened about 48 years ago. What I was thinking we should do first is we should try to find some eyewitnesses. Well, not eyewitnesses, but some witnesses. Some people who were around that time.
And how are we going to do that?
Well, since we're close to the drop zone, maybe someone around here who's been around here for a long time might know.
Ow!
Yeah, Al, you're right. Yes. Okay, I was thinking Al, and so I'm glad you said that. But I was also thinking there's a guy who's been here even longer than Al. His name is Charlie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, you've met him. He's been
met
around
his
for a long
Met
time.
his grandkids or
Yeah, we met his grandkids.
Yeah.
Maybe Charlie or Al, that's a good idea. Maybe Charlie or Al has heard something or seen something or remembers that night. So, it was the night before Thanksgiving 1971. Chances are that they might remember something about that. Or that they might know something about this case since they were here when it happened. So Al's been here for a long time. He's been here for a little bit before this happened. So I think we should go see our neighbor Al. Some of you may know our neighbor Al. It's his pond that we found the safe in that led us to our first adventure here. And that we later on figured out that the Game Master placed that safe in there, or had one of his agents place.
That happened 48 years ago. How long has Al been here?
Well, 48, something like that. Al's been here for longer than that. He's been here for a long time. Yep. So, what do you say? Should we go ask Al? I think we should ask Al first. I think that's a good idea.
Al and then Charlie.
And then Charlie, yeah.
Patrick.
We may not be able to ask Charlie today. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll have time.
So, this is like the drop zone, right?
Yeah.
What if he blew a little bit, or what if he like told one of his friends that he was dropping around here, and there's a freeway way right here.
And his friend met him. Or the freeway, yeah. Oh, you're right. There's I-5 right there.
They could have went.
And just taken off. That's
Yeah.
true. Or what if he hid out in somebody's house here? Like somebody's house around here? What if he had an accomplice and he landed near them and he went and hid in their house while the FBI was looking? There's so many things that could happen.
Patrick, what does that say?
That's Ariel, Washington. Hey, we should go visit Ariel, Washington sometime. Maybe we should do that. Go look there. Hey, wait. The note. The note says, look harder. Is that what it said on the $20 bill? I didn't make it easy. maybe that's saying I didn't make finding the money easy. Maybe you're right. Maybe he just hid the money. It was like a treasure hunt, like that one man who hid like $1 million worth of treasure just so people would go and find it. Maybe this is all about a treasure hunt. Because he was bored. Finn, yeah, Finn's treasure. Yeah, I don't know.
Is this the highway?
Yes, here's a closer up of Ariel. So there's Ariel, Washington, and this is where the manhunt took place, all around here. But maybe he hid out well enough to where they could pass him over. There's so many, like, see this creek right here? This has like valleys and little caves and rocks and stuff like that that they could have missed. So I don't know. Maybe we should go visit Ariel, Washington. Yep. All right, well, you guys ready to go see Al?
Yeah.
Let's go ask him.
Wait, can we show him the guinea pigs? We haven't yet.
Yeah, sure, we'll bring the guinea pigs.
Yay.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ask Al. Hey, let's take this with us. See if he's seen this person here. So we are about to head to Al's in the go-kart, but first we are having a Nick Sticks. Thank you, Nick Sticks, for fueling the adventurers' adventures. Grass-fed beef jerky sticks. Good stuff, good stuff.
Candy good too.
All right, let's roll out to Al's. Roll out.
It ran out of gas, remember?
We're out of gas. We're out of gas. No. Let me see. We keep doing this. We keep running out of gas.
Yeah, 2 times in a row.
Okay. I'm gonna run and get some gas, okay? You think we'd have learned by now our lesson, but no.
You think after a year we would have remembered? Right, Patrick?
Yeah, you think we would have. It died again? Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, finally got it working. Let's go, come on. To Al's house. Woo. Go-karts can be really troublesome, but they're great for adventuring. Hopefully Al has some good information to tell us. We'll find out. All right, we are here at Al's house.
Oh, we can go paddling.
Oh, you want to go in the paddle boat? Yeah. We'll have to make it quick. Darian actually has to leave very soon. So there's the paddle boat. Oh, and there's the pond. All right, let's go.
His go-kart's gone.
His go-kart's gone? Hopefully he's home. Al? Oh, there he is. There's Al, he's right here. Hey Al, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Well, okay, so we were just doing some...
Don't tell him, let him guess. Let him guess.
Okay, let him guess? Just show him the picture?
Let him guess who it is.
Okay. So, do you have any idea who this is? And where were you on November 1971, the day before Thanksgiving? Do you know anything? You have to look at your calendar. Do you know anything about D.B. Cooper?
I've heard the name.
He's heard the name, okay.
That was a long time ago.
Is that a real squirrel? Oh, all right, leave it alone. There's a real squirrel there. Wow, that is cool. A Douglas squirrel? There's a cute little squirrel right there. Look at that. It's just eating up those nuts. All right, so guys, come on over here. Let's ask Al some questions, okay? Okay, so we just learned about this man named DB Cooper who hijacked a plane in this area, just right around here, and jumped out of the plane with a parachute and landed somewhere around here, they estimate. And we were just hoping, since you've been here for a very long time, that you have seen or heard of something, or that maybe you remember something about that night. Do you know anything at all?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Nothing?
What, did you find something in the woods? What are you asking me for?
Well, we were just asking. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay, well.
Boat riding?
Boat riding?
Boat riding?
Yay!
Yeah.
You want to ride in a boat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess Al doesn't know anything. Let's ride in the boat. Okay. Paddle boat? All right, let's get it out.
I'm still eating.
Oh man, first boat ride of the season. We got a lot of memories in this pond. Thanks to Al. All right, you guys want to get in?
Yeah.
All right. Oh. He's trying to get away. All right. Let's paddle out and check it out. So you're sure you didn't hear any strange noises that night, or?
I can't remember that far back.
Okay. All right, well, let's paddle out. Here we go. You want the Nick sticks? I want the Nick sticks. There you go. Nick sticks.
Oh.
Take one, sir. You want one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, that waterfall is really going. The pond is way more full than it was last year. All right, see you later, Al. Thanks for letting us ride in the boat. Hey, paddle on over there. Let's go right over there.
Did you notice?
Yes, wait, that's why I told you to go over here. Axel.
Yeah.
Did you notice how Al reacted whenever we asked him?
He acted like.
Darian, you noticed it, right?
Yeah, I definitely noticed.
That's so crazy. Okay, I noticed it too. Did you notice?
I was waiting for.
Yes, he just kept avoiding the question, and then he distracted us. He's like, "You want to ride in the boat?" Like immediately. That's like classic suspicious activity. So, okay, wait. Come to think of it, Al retired around that time. He told me this once. Do you know that?
No.
He retired, yeah. He retired in his 30s. And moved out here. Or he moved out here, and then he retired shortly after that. So if you had $200,000, would you retire? I would. This is sounding really suspicious, you guys.
Is Al DB Cooper?
Is Al DB Cooper? Or maybe you know, we were talking about maybe he had an accomplice here. Maybe DB Cooper knew Al, or whoever DB Cooper was. Oh, we need to find some pictures of Al when he's younger. Maybe Al fits this description right here. Al doesn't look like this now, but maybe if we could see some pictures of him when he was younger, we could see if he looks like this.
You know those little ferns? There are a bunch of them.
Oh,
right
fiddleheads?
there. Yeah.
Ah, oh wow, you're right, there are
they
fiddleheads.
collect them.
Could Al be DB Cooper? That is crazy.
And how would he get this much? Like, how would he afford that much lumber?
Yeah, exactly. He built this cabin out here. Al was telling me there used to be a house right there that went across the water. There was a house. It was like a bridge house.
He must have landed on it.
And he took that house down and he built this later. So maybe he used the money to build this cabin? I don't know. But Al doesn't seem like he would do something like that. Okay, agents, so this is really strange. That reaction, did you hear that? He said, he said, what did he say? He said, oh, I'm too old, or I don't remember back that far. And he just kept saying the same thing and dismissing it. Everybody knows about D.B. Cooper. He had to know. Why would he react like that? So we should go ask Charlie now. We can't do it right now because you have to leave soon. But we should go ask Charlie. And Charlie has been here since before Al was here. So maybe Charlie will know something about Al. We should go ask him. We have a neighbor named Charlie who's been around for a while. I think we're gonna go ask him. Okay. Is he driving up there? Wait a minute. Do you remember the old shed up there?
Yeah.
Is that why he's going up there?
Who?
Because he thinks we're onto something? Al? He asked me if we'd found anything in the woods. Wait a minute. He asked me if we found anything in the woods. And now he's taking his truck up there. Turn his truck on. Did you hear? Did you remember? He said, why? Did you find anything in the woods? Like what? Like the parachute? Like the cash or the briefcase? With the ball?
After he leaves, let's go see.
You want to go check it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on over here. Come on over here real quick. We gotta hurry because Darian's gotta leave. We need to talk. Okay, you're right. You're so right because we found the deal in there. Yeah. So we're at the Bandham school bus where we found the first clue. Is Al D.B. Cooper? This is crazy.
Like, I just can't. It's just so strange. Like, we've known Al for so long. He seems like a good person, but I think that we should ask Al about D.B. Cooper, except for not really. Like, have you ever been to Fort Vancouver and, like, have you ever made a treasure hunt or stuff like that? Okay, well, that would be a little bit obvious, though, because we already asked him about D.B. Cooper and the whole situation, and he acted really suspicious. So I would imagine if we pry even deeper, he's just going to clam up more, right? Yeah.
So I think that's a good idea, but not now. Let's see if we can figure some more out now. I want to. Oh, okay, later. Oh,
another lock.
There's another lock on there. You're right. Okay, so there's a new lock. We cut the old lock off the abandoned school bus, and there's a new lock on here. And this is where.
Look, it's covered up.
No, that's always been covered up. Is there anything else in there? Maybe we should check more in there. You said you saw a skeleton, Axel?
It turned out to be a dog crate.
Oh, okay. Like, is that the skeleton of D.B. Cooper?
Yeah, but Danny, it's more empty. It's more empty.
Okay. Oh, it's more empty? Yeah. Okay, well, maybe we should see if we can check in there again. I don't know. Okay, so we got a lot to think about. Is our neighbor D.B. Cooper? What does the note mean? Look closer. Oh, or look harder? I forgot which one it was, but maybe we should go to maybe we should look harder and start where we think he may have jumped out, which is Ariel, Washington. Should we go back there and then start investigating Al? We'll do both. We should try to get into Al. School bus first. Maybe Al will let us in his house, which he's let us in there before. We should look for an old picture of him. You know how people have pictures of them, framed up of when they were younger? You know, people have that sometimes, pictures of themselves. Maybe we can find a picture of Al when he was younger to see if he looks like D.B. Cooper here. Like the description that they gave, right? Or maybe he has a picture of someone who looks like this. Oh, somebody's coming. Okay, I think it's your mom. So, we gotta go. Darian's mom is here. All right, well, remember, until next time, we love you, we think you're awesome, and we are so glad you joined us for this adventure. Remember, life's an adventure, and love is a key. Bye.